So daytime rain's a little bit weird in this pack. A little bit hard to see. But anyway, welcome back. This is what our platform looks like now. We've got these awesome Chinese workshop oak Chinese fences. They look fantastic. They take 2 logs and some sticks. Actually, not even 2 logs. They are... Yeah, 4 logs and 2 sticks. You get 12 of them. So I've just gone ham with them. I think it looks really nice. Just had this little setup. I've just been kind of running around trying to get everything that I can. I'm a little bit annoyed. You do not get many acorns. You don't get many of these dirt acorns per sapling, which is kind of unhelpful because you need 4 of them per dirt block. And you only tend to get like maybe 1 per tree. Maybe 3 at maximum. So a little bit difficult. I'm hoping the rain will stop soon. It's a little bit smeary and weird, but I thought we could move along a bit. No. And we could make the unfired clay bucket and a clay bucket. So I have the clay acorns, and I think I'll attach this chest to it so it should be easier. If I just look up clay, and so clay, easiest way to make clay is from clay block, and we can make a clay block using this. So let's just do that for now, and then this should craft down into 4 clay. And then we've also got some bone meal, thanks to our bone sapling. And if we use the bone meal, we should be able to make... Oh, wow. Okay, so each 1 clay makes 4 porcelain. That's pretty good. Okay. Unfired clay bucket. Missing 2 clay. Oh, okay. So we literally just needed clay. Well, now I feel like a bit of teal. Okay, so let's make 4 of those. We get an unfired clay bucket. So all we need to do is then fire that, and that'll give us a clay bucket. And that means that we can get water. While we're doing that, I wanted to make a crucible, which is just this. And a crucible works in the same way as it works in other packs. If we... let's stick it in the middle here, just for now. And we'll chuck that on top. So you can now put stuff in it. Oh, that's better. We can now put stuff in it, and it will melt it down into, I think, actually water, but we do need that for a reason. So if I just come down here, grab myself a bucket of water, that finishes off that. Craft any cauldrons to catch rainwater, create lava, dye items, and a bunch of other uses, which we're going to need to make, I think, the cottonwood sapling. First, we're going to make the sand sapling. So we've got these sand acorns. All I need to do is crush gravel acorns in the crushing tub. And then I think we put these round a gravel sapling. No, maybe it's a petrified, actually. Yep, seems like petrified's a bit of a standard. Now we get the sand sapling. And the other thing we wanted to get was a cottonwood sapling. But until that, we'll put down this sand sapling, and we'll just do a little bit of a run around it. This is pretty much what I've been doing. There we go. And then we cook all the leaves. It'd be interesting to see how many sand acorns I get out of this. So I have none. I'll get heaps of saplings, because you usually do. That might be in the way. The other thing I wanted to do as well is need to get some shears, I think, because we need to need vines for the next one. And I'll explain how we're going to get them. So let's just chop down this tree. How many sand acorns did I get there? So I get 6 from that one, but dirt does not give you that many, which is a bit of a shame. So, for the cottonwood, in order to make the cottonwood sapling, we need vines and a jungle sapling. So a jungle sapling in a cauldron is a clay sapling and mud. And mud, we just need to put dirt in 4 bottles of water, which is 1 bucket. So if we put that in the cauldron, it's bubbling. I don't know if it needs to be bubbling. And then we put 1 dirt in there. We now have mud. And what kind of sapling did it need? A clay sapling. So go get a clay. And pop that in there. Boop. We now have a jungle sapling. And let's do this properly with a jungle sapling. I've only got 1. So maybe we'll just start with the... no, let's do this. Let's get 3 more clay saplings, because we have plenty. And each one will make... There we go, a jungle sapling. And then we can just do a 2x2. Like this. And then hopefully it won't take too long to grow. Beautiful. And also there is vines attached to the sapling, which is really what we wanted. So what we can do now is make some shears. Wooden shears. Very easy. They just work like normal shears. And I shouldn't need too many vines, but I'll grab as many as I can reach. Oh, there's heaps on this side. Look at the sun coming up. It's spectacular. I know I'm like suffering from less frames than I normally would just to have these shaders, but it's just worth it whenever the sun comes up. Alright, beautiful. So that's 17. And now let's just get up here and we'll knock this tree down. Okay, I've officially decided to leave leave the sapling there because, yeah, cutting down a double high jungle sapling with wooden tools? Nah, not happening. Okay, I wanted to do that because I need some leaves for what I need to do. I need some leaves to make grass, actually. I'd forgotten what it was that I needed. So let's just make this cottonwood sapling because we have everything we need for that as well. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure cottonwood would give us... well, it's called cottonwood, so I'm assuming it's going to give us string and wool. Or at least the ability to make string and wool, which would be good. Be able to sleep through the night. I'm hoping for the most part... from what I understand, getting a mob farm up and running is not super necessary in this pack. Or at least it's not super OP or powerful like it is in other Skyblock packs. I'm kind of thinking I might try as much as I can to make this more of a pacifist run than anything else. I was actually tempted to do the pacifist run. As part of the world type, but I thought I'm not quite sure I want to, you know, make that make that commitment, especially when it comes to going in the Nether, because the Nether's not a void world. Okay, so what do we get from this? We do get string. We get string, cottonwood saplings, cottonwood acorns, which we can turn into cottonwood amber, and we can make chicken seeds. Grows on grass, and chicken seeds can be used to make blaze seeds. Interesting. I wonder if that gives you like a chicken tree. Cottonwood amber can be squeezed into wool. That is good to know. So I haven't cut the tree down, so I don't know how much resin I'm going to get. But the other thing I wanted to do in this episode is get ourselves some more clay. Let's just go clay, see how much we can get. 3, so that'll give us 12. Okay, I'm going to smelt that up into bricks. And I'll get some more clear buckets. Now, what I think we can do is if we fill this cauldron full of water, then right-click it with some leaves. Damn. I thought that's how we got grass. Or is it a specific way that we have to do this to get grass? Cauldron. Coal leaves are into mud. I want to try that. So do this, and then jungle leaves and grass. Oh, so that's... Okay. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but I can now dupe dirt. It takes one dirt block to make a thing of mud. And then I can use one cauldron of mud to make 4 dirt. So, interesting. Okay. That's good to know. Don't really need the dirt saplings anymore because I can now just dupe dirt. Sweet. Let's just put you here. Trying to keep somewhat of an orderly environment here. But if anyone has ever seen me play modded, they'll know that that will last probably another 4 seconds. I'll just get all of this, but we'll take the acorns, the sand acorns, dirt resin. Why have I got all of this in my inventory? It seems really weird. Okay, so sand resin will go here, along with my sandy saplings. Cottonwood sapling will go here. Dirt resin stays right where it should be. Cottonwood resin underneath the cottonwood. Dirt resin, we're getting quite a bit, and dirt acorns. Cottonwood acorns, beautiful. And the only other thing we need is string, which goes underneath the cottonwood. I'm trying to keep everything in line. And maybe these can just go in here for now. And the sand acorns go in here. I don't know why the petrified acorns were there instead. Right, good. So, let's get the bricks out. Good, and we can use the bricks to make bonsai pots. Now, I'm pretty sure if we put regular dirt in, it lowers the drop chance. Oh, was it higher grow time? Interesting. Slightly higher grow time, slightly lower drop chance. Might stick with dirt then rather than go grass. I was going to go grass because it's 100-100, but I will stick with dirt for now. Let me just get some more water. Chuck that in here. We're going to make some more dirt and cheat us in some more grass for some more dirt. Okay, so these bonsai pots might actually be worth... I'll tell you what, this is something I've wanted to check out, so let's do that now. I think it's the barrels and storage mod. So wooden crate. I think it's in... Okay, it can hold on to one thing, which is not what I want at the moment, but it holds 4,000 in a single crate. And... oh yeah. That's because my axe is broken. I couldn't break it. Okay, so that's good to know. But what I want to do for now is we'll just take these. And ideally, I'd like to put those next to each other as single chests. But we can't do that for now. So instead, we'll put the bonsai pots here. They're not hopping bonsai pots, which means they won't output into the chest below. But I just wanted to put them on chests to keep things neat, right? And what I need more than anything, I think, is the petrified, because I need more stone. So they will slowly grow up. And I think we can just hit them with the axe, and that will give us the drops from it. That's the hope, anyway. Okay, good. Good. I put my book in this chest, didn't I? Yes. Alright, so what is next in the advancements? Tin, a bed. Interesting. So, bed. Pretty sure we can use the cottonwood. So we can use that to make cottonwood amber, and then we put it in a squeezer for wool, or a crusher, or a manufactory. I don't think I can make a squeezer, can I? No, it requires a block of iron. Okay. Other ingredient. The other thing we can make all out of is string. So that might just require us to... We can dry cottonwood leaves into string. Well, that's good to know. Let's grab a cottonwood sapling. And also make us some more shears. Pachang. Let's grow us a cottonwood sapling. Here should be fine. So I need 12 string. That's it, just 12 string. Thank you, tree. Downside with wooden shears, lasts about a single tree. Okay, so 49 cottonwood leaves. And we can chuck these on the drying rack. Good. That will give us the string. So, do we just right click these? Aha. Ah. So if you right click with, hang on, let me just right click with an axe, and that kind of pops them off. So if I come down here, I just want to put this stuff in here. So that gave me a resin, some oak wood, 2 acorns. Okay. I mean, that ain't terrible, really. We can work with that. It's not a huge amount, but it is automatic. I don't really have to do much. Oh, I just picked that up before it became string. Okay. String. 6 string. We've got 8 so far, so that's 2. It's 2 wool. We need 1 more. 1 more wool. We have everything we need to make ourselves a lovely bed. So let's go and sleep down by the water, shall we? On our little pier here. Beautiful. Let's sleep the night away. Awesome. So, next step, I guess, is let's look at making tin. So I need to pour molten tin over a birch sapling to make a tin sapling. Right, so how then do we get the tin? A tin sapling. Right. We need to pour molten tin over a birch sapling. So first of all, how do we get the molten tin? Oh, like, am I being an idiot here? Right, so we can make tin amber from bone resin, clay resin, flint, and gravel resin. Right, so tin amber using, what am I missing? Flint. I'm sure we've got flint. We do. So flint should be going in the gravel section, right? So do this, make some flint amber, and I think we'll only need 1. Good. Oh, okay. By crafting tin amber, use the Tinker's Complement Smeltery. So the next thing we need is to make some more clay. And I think we might not have enough. So we need more acorns, so we need to plant and grind some more clay saplings. Got some clay. Hopefully, oh, that's not too bad. And then we can turn that into porcelain clay. And then if we take all of our bone meal, this should give us enough. Okay, so we've got 36, and we can use this to make, hopefully, what we need for... So we need a force... Oh. At Tinker's Complement we need. So I think we need porcelain tank, which is porcelain brick. Ah. So we need to smelt that into porcelain brick. That's what's missing. So unfired porcelain. And that should be enough. I don't think we'll need too much more than that. So I can also make some sand, just with sand resin and acorns, which we'll need to smelt up some sand to get the tank as well. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make the Tinker's Complement porcelain tank and the melter, which I think is all we need, and a faucet. So this is... Oh, so we need glass for both, so... We need 2 bits of glass, which means let's get some sand going. And another sand. And I think that should be enough porcelain bricks. Might be one short. It's going to be real annoying. No, I'm not. I'm actually not, which is good. And then that just goes there. And we need that, and then put that there. Oh, no. Oh, that's right, because we still had some left. That's right, because you unfired faucet. Slight changes to the recipes. But nothing too awful. Okay, so we need... Where should we put this? Interesting. Right. Move these for now, because I feel like this would be good just over here. Just kind of right here. Okay, so we need to create some lava. And in order to get lava, we need to put cobblestone inside a burning cauldron. And see, that's what I'm a bit interested in. Let's have a look if we can do this here. So I need cobblestone. One cobblestone gives you 64. How much can we get? 5. That's good. Ah, would you look at that? That actually worked. So you can make lava, and it is instant. It does appear to be burning the crucible, so that's probably something to keep in mind. That it does actually burn the crucible. So, but this will also destroy our bucket. But now we have heat in here, and we've got our tin amber, which we can now melt quite quickly, actually, and then faucet it out. We will need to make... Oops. We will need to make the casting basin as well. Ooh, which we're a little bit short on, so we just need 2 more of these. And we'll do this, and that'll give us a tin sapling. Which we'll actually put in one of the bonsai pots, I think. And I think that will probably bring us to the end of this episode. Once we have this tin sapling. However, I just remembered, tin sapling requires us to have a birch sapling, I believe. A birch sapling requires sand in water, which is actually no problem whatsoever. So let's just take a sand. I think they're all in my inventory, right? Sand sapling. And water. We'll need to make another bucket. 1, 2, 3. Quickly smelt that up. And we shall put some more water in our previously burnt cauldron. Wash a sand sapling. Gives us a birch sapling. And what I might do, actually, is just wash another one. Gives us 2. We can put the birch sapling in here, and boom. We can pour tin onto it and cook ourselves up a tin sapling, which is our first metal. How cool is that? And the next will be a coal sapling. That will wait until next episode. So until then, I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.